students. So this year we've read a lot of books and we've talked about how the characters are portrayed, why the setting's important, and word choice and metaphors within the books we were reading. But now that we've read so many books and you all are pretty much experts on things in books, we're going to talk about a different medium and we're going to talk about some films.
Since the beginning of films, filmmakers have used books as inspiration for movies. Within the last 5 years, filmmakers have turned to young adult literature as inspiration for big budget films. The Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns, If I Stay, The Maze Runner, Divergent, The Fifth Wave, and The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games movies made almost $3 billion worldwide, proving that movies based on books written for young adults can find a broad audience.
Sometimes when filmmakers make book adaptations, they try to stay as close to the story as possible. Other times, they change a lot of things. So throughout this unit, we're going to focus on the differences that are found between books and movies based on the same story and why those differences might occur.
So to begin our unit, Ms. Leroy will read a segment of If I Stay. Keep in mind that if you like the book, it is one of the novels that you can choose for your book club. After the section has been read, you will see a short film that we've made. Keep your eyes open to differences, especially also notice where things have been left the same. At the end of the video, you will find a link and a QR code, which will take you to a Padlet where we would like to write the differences you notice and why we may have decided to make those changes. You may also comment on the similarities if you would like.
This scene in the book takes place after Mia begins her relationship with Adam. After a week and a few more stolen kisses, I knew I had to tell Kim. We went for coffee after school. It was May, but it was pouring rain as though it were November. I feel slightly suffocated by what I had to do. I'll buy. You want one of your frou-frou drinks? I asked. That was another one of the categories we determined. People who drank plain coffee and people who drank gussied-up caffeine drinks, like the mint chip lattes Kim was so fond of. I think I'll try the cinnamon spice chai latte, she said, giving me a stern look that said, I will not be ashamed of my beverage selection. I bought us our drinks and a piece of Marionberry pie with 2 forks. I sat down across from Kim, running the fork along the scalloped edge of the flaky crust. I have something to tell you, I said. Something about having a boyfriend? Kim's voice was amused, but even though I was looking down, I could tell that she'd rolled her eyes. How'd you know? I asked, meeting her gaze. She rolled her eyes again. Please, everyone knows. It's the hottest gossip this side of Melanie Farrell dropping out to have a baby. It's like a Democratic presidential candidate marrying a Republican presidential candidate. Who said anything about marrying? I'm just being metaphoric, Kim said. Anyhow, I know. I knew even before you know. Bullshit. Come on. A guy like Adam going to a Yo-Yo Ma concert? He was buttering you up. It's not like that, I said, though of course it was totally like that. I just don't see why you couldn't tell me sooner, she said in a quiet voice. I was about to give her my whole one kiss not equaling relationship spiel and to explain that I didn't want to blow it out of proportion, but I stopped myself. I was afraid you'd be mad at me, I admitted. I'm not, Kim said, but I will be if you ever lie to me again. Okay, I said. Or if you turn into one of those girlfriends, always ponying around after a boyfriend and speaking in the first person plural. We love the winter. We think Velvet Underground is seminal. You know I wouldn't rock talk to you, first person singular or plural, I promise. Good, Kim replied, because if you turn into one of those girls, I'll shoot you. If I turn into one of those girls, I'll hand you the gun.
Do you want some coffee? I'll buy.
Yeah, I think I'll try the mocha frap.
That's not even real coffee.
I know, that's why it tastes better.
I have something to tell you.
Is this about you having a boyfriend?
How did you find out?
Everyone knows. It's the hottest gossip this side of Melanie Farrell dropping out to have her baby. It's like a Democratic presidential candidate marrying a Republican presidential candidate.
No one said anything about getting married.
It's a metaphor. Anyways, I knew way before you did. A guy like Adam going to a cello concert, it had to be flirting.
It's not like that.
I just want to know why you didn't tell me sooner.
I was afraid you'd be mad at me.
I'm not. But if you ever keep something like that from me again, I will be.
Fair enough.
Or if you turn into one of those girlfriends who is always following her boyfriend around and talking in the first person plural, like, we
love the winter. We think the Civil Wars are amazing.
I would never.
Good, because if you turn into one of those girls, I'm walking out the door.
If I turn into one of those girls, I'll hold the door open for you.
All right, now that you've had the section read to you and seen our adaptation, head on over to Padlet and share some similarities and differences that you've seen.